Nitwa Moses Mutabaruka. I'm the founder and CEO of Top Magazine. Top Magazine is the African perspective. And so how it started, we get here in Canada and you find out that so the African Perspective magazine is a new media company that is trying to rebrand Africa. If I may ask, how many of you know any magazine or media company that's African owned, that's dedicated to the empowerment of African people? Top Magazine, that's what we do. We're rebranding Africa. We're telling diverse African stories from an African perspective. So the magazines are online, www.topmagonline.com/magazines. You can also find our magazines in all the East African embassies in Ottawa. Our magazines are also distributed in Uber cars in Nairobi, soon in Kampala and Tanzania. Yeah, and so if you're looking to get more information about Top Magazine, send us an email, info@topmagonline.com. So the magazine really focuses on the people and technologies that are changing Africa. It's a general interest magazine. We focus more on positive African stories, especially entrepreneurial, innovation, business, culture, travel, fashion. There's already a lot of news and magazines that talk about African politics, so we're really more information based than news. If you pick up the magazine, you guarantee that you learn something about Africa just by reading the magazine. So the price is $10 print. It's free online. If you subscribe online between now and September, it's free for a year. After September, we're doing a big launch. It's going to be bi-monthly. So there's going to be a minimal digital subscription fee. But the print copy is $10. The digital subscription fee is going to be between $2 and $5 for a whole. If you like your story told on Top Mag, it's an African perspective magazine. So we welcome different stories. All you have to do is send us an email, again, info@topmagonline.com, and we'll work with you, help you develop your story for publication. So yes, we do take stories from the public as long as they are informative, as long as they're new and challenging and interesting to our audience. Yeah, so the big picture is to rebrand Africa. I'm from Rwanda, so I'm starting home. I'm starting with Rwanda. So I'm focusing on positive, powerful stories about Rwanda, showing where Rwanda has come from within the last 20 years. And by doing Rwanda, East Africa, we're going to go on and capture the whole Africa and capture the whole Pan-African movement outside of Africa. So the big picture, the big vision is to transform the way people think about Africa. From poverty and misery and corruption and dictatorship to a place of opportunities, to the final frontier, which Africa is the final frontier. So this is the goal of the magazine. And yes, by the next year, we'll include an African language, either Swahili or Kinyarwanda. So we're going to shift and allocate a little bit of African language within the publication.